do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there? I am your host, Sherrod Corn, and you are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from going to politics. We'll even talk about those things you might have heard or even saw. Let's talk about what is strength. What is strength? Strength is knowing you can do something to someone and you don't. Right? True strength comes in uplifting folks. That's what true strength is. You know, I read a book by David R. Hawkins, Power versus Force. And what we call strength is a lot of times force. Like the United States military doesn't have true power. They have force. And when it comes to force, for every action, there's an equal reaction. True power is love, right? True power is love. Because I can force somebody to do something for me, and the reaction would be a negative one because they'll hate me for it. Or I can ask them to do it by being kind to them, nice to them, the whole nine, to the point where, man, they'll do anything in the world for you because they know what your true intentions are. You know what I mean? Being able to get somebody to do something for you because they simply love you is more powerful than forcing them to do something or having to pay them to do something. True power. You know, we also talk about strength when women say they're avoiding men no more, no longer dating men. No. See, if you done put yourself in a situation where you've run into and laid up with, procreated with so many different individuals out there who got the same result, and now you're blaming everybody that's men or male, that's a sign of weakness. You know, because look at it. Men run into women all day long, they get fucked over too. Men run into women that cheat. You know, hell, let's look at how many people are sitting up here raising children that's not theirs, but they think that those are their children. But when you go do DNA testing, 1/3 or 33% of all DNA tests proves that, yeah, that's not the father. But, you know, most men are not out here saying, I ain't dealing with no women no more. I hate women, I hate women, I hate women. You know, what you do is you change towards the individuals that wronged you and people like them. But you don't change towards other folks out here that had nothing to do with what happened to you. And that's what happens a lot of times. A lot of times I hear women saying all men are bad. Like you got this one chick, dude, or whatever she want to call herself. She's out here saying that all men are bad. All men love turmoil. All men bring is death, destruction. All men, like, wow. That's funny because there's a lot of men right now that's in jail or hell because they came to the aid of a woman that lied. Let's talk about all the white women that have lied on black men back in the day and got them hung. Let's talk about the white women that had whole communities destroyed because of a lie. Let's talk about all the women that have lied about men currently. Amber Heard, you know, and Jonathan Majors. Let's talk about all the women that lied to get men in trouble. You know what I mean? So, bad people are bad people. It's not a gender-based thing. And for someone to say that all of someone does all of everything, they are liars by default. You feel me? So, we got to understand what true strength is. True strength is not avoiding something. True strength, a lot of times, in certain situations, you know, true strength is just, hey, I got screwed over by this person. Now I got to sit back, reflect, and see what it is that caused me to have this outcome. And a lot of times you're going to figure it out. Man, I did this to me. That's strength. When you can recognize your flaws, your faults, you know, when you can see and say, damn, I need to change the way I think and how I move. You know, I have to bring about a different energy because I keep attracting the same old type of people in different shapes, forms, and colors, right? Shape, sizes, and colors. So when I hear a lot of women out here today, the modern women, speak on all men are bad, it's like, wow, it takes a very weak individual to succumb to that mindset. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you guys for the views. And you got to remember that unity in our community creates opportunities for you and me. Peace.